Toyota is launching the new all-wheel drive Camry and Avalon models to help drivers get a better grip on the road. It's the first all-wheel drive Camry since 1991 and the first ever Avalon with all-wheel drive. In recent years, market demand for all-wheel drive passenger vehicles has increased significantly, due in no small part to the rising popularity of SUVs and crossovers. Mid-size sedan customers outside the luxury category, however, have had relatively few all-wheel drive choices. Now, Toyota gives them two more with Camry, America's best-selling mid-size sedan for 17 years, and Toyota's flagship sedan, Avalon. Notably, the Camry and Avalon all-wheel drive are North America-only models developed in the US and assembled exclusively at Toyota Motor Manufacturing, Kentucky. Both the Camry and Avalon all-wheel drive get a high-efficiency 2.5-liter double-overhead camshaft four-cylinder engine, teamed with an 8-speed direct-shift automatic transmission. Most Camry all-wheel drive grades have 202 horsepower, while the Camry XSE all-wheel drive and both Avalon all-wheel drive grades have 205 horsepower with dual exhaust. The new all-wheel drive system balances added traction with exemplary fuel efficiency. To many car buyers, all-wheel drive may mean one thing, but there are many different all-wheel drive technologies on the market. Toyota found an ideal type of all-wheel drive for Camry and Avalon in its new generation RAV4 compact SUV, introduced for 2019. The dynamic torque control all-wheel drive system provides effective traction for inclement and slippery weather while minimizing all-wheel drive's typical drag on fuel economy. Admittedly, the system name is a mouthful. Camry and Avalon models equipped with it will carry a simple all-wheel drive badge on their trunk lids. The Camry and Avalon all-wheel drive system can direct up to 50% of engine torque to the rear wheels in response to acceleration from a start or slip page at the front wheels. Notably, when all-wheel drive isn't needed, such as on long highway stretches, the electromagnetic controlled coupling on the front of the rear drive axle can disengage the propeller shaft from the differential to prioritize fuel efficiency. The all-wheel drive is designed to re-engage in an instant when needed. All-wheel drive operation is transparent to the driver and passengers. On that note, the Camry and Avalon all-wheel drive models match their front-wheel drive counterparts in critical passenger space, trunk room, ride comfort, cabin quietness and vehicle agility. Neither the new generation Camry nor Avalon was originally planned to have an all-wheel drive version, so the engineering team at Toyota Motor North America Research and Development in Saline, Michigan, developed them to meet the market demand for all-wheel drive sedans. The flexibility and components of the Toyota New Global Architecture (TNGA), and specifically the Camry and Avalon's TNGA platform, allowed the team to develop the all-wheel drive versions in-house with improved efficiency. Far more than a vehicle platform, TNGA brings together new approaches to engineering, design, production and materials. Its flexibility to develop different models from the same tools had already been proven. The North America-only Camry and Avalon all-wheel drive showed that TNGA can be used by individual Toyota regions to tailor vehicles to that market's local needs. Since the RAV4 is also based on the TNGA platform, the opportunity to share components and basic engineering was built in. The team combined the upper body structure of the Camry and Avalon with the engine, transmission, transfer case and rear differential from the RAV4. The RAV4's version of the multi-link rear suspension was adapted with some modifications and tuning to suit the sedans. Both the Camry and Avalon all-wheel drive use a modified version of the propeller shaft from the all-new Highlander SUV. Adapting the all-wheel drive drivetrain to the Camry and Avalon required floor structure modifications, plus the use of an electronic parking brake and a saddle-style fuel tank, with an optimized capacity for all-wheel drive models rather than the flat-style tank in the front-wheel drive models. Inside the car has the same rear seat hip point height as the Camry and Avalon hybrid models. Despite the addition of a rear differential, the trunk floor height remains the same as in the front-wheel drive versions. The transformation to all-wheel drive adds just 165 pounds over the Camry front-wheel drive, while the Avalon all-wheel drive weight is similar to that of its front-wheel drive V6 siblings. Customers can expect the Camry and Avalon all-wheel drive to provide similar ride and handling characteristics as the front-wheel drive models, plus of course the added traction capability. The suspension tuning, wheels, and tires differentiating the Camry and Avalon model grades carry over to the new all-wheel drive models. That means, for example, the Camry XSE grade features the same sport-tuned suspension and 19-inch wheels in front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive versions. The Camry all-wheel drive will be model year 2020 and arrive at dealerships in early spring. All all-wheel drive grades can get an optional cold weather package, which adds heated seats and mirrors on the LE, heated seats, mirrors and steering wheel on the SE, and heated steering wheel on the XLE and XSE. All other standard and optional features carry over from the front-wheel drive versions of the LE, XLE, SE and XSE model grades, including the latest Toyota audio multimedia systems with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay and Amazon Alexa compatibility. The Avalon all-wheel drive will be model year 2021 and go on sale next fall. Both XLE and limited all-wheel drive grades will receive a standard heated steering wheel, while other standard and optional features carry over from the front-wheel drive versions.